I picked up the Flow from Insta360 because I haven't used a gimbal for my smartphone in years. I've got one, but it kind of got jittery and it was a little bit more difficult to use than I realized. It's been years. This seemed really smooth, really easy to pick up and learn, and so that's why I went with this. So out of the box, you're able to just tilt this up and open. This is your handle. It turns itself on and is ready to go. All you have to do is attach this piece to your smartphone. This is a magnetic, and it's a strong magnet. Let's turn this thing off for a second. And you find the corresponding notch there, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear this or not. Click. It's a very strong magnet, and it's not going to come right off. I mean, you gotta pull this sucker off. Now, one thing I've learned is that this is not large enough. I've got an OtterBox on my phone, and so it will fit in here when you pull this apart, but the arms don't reach around it all the way. So I don't know that I would recommend, if you've got an OtterBox, to use that with this gimbal, because at some point, because of the way it holds on, it might just kind of fall right out. But I like the feel of this. It's about the same as my old gimbal. And what's kind of cool about this is it's extendable. And what I mean by that is you can pull the bottom out and you can have a little bit more of a handhold, or pull these down even further and you get a little bit of a tripod. Now, I like the idea of a tripod, but I'm not sure how well it works. When I set it down like this, this is a soft table, but it has a bit of a give to it. And I don't know how fragile these portions, these little hinges, would be. So I probably wouldn't rely on these tripod legs all the time, very consistently. What's cool is, we'll put this all back away, is you got a screw down here. And I've got this Manfrotto, nice little tripod. And you could screw another tripod on the bottom of this, spread this out. And then right there, once you get that centered and stable, that feels a lot better. You're not going to be breaking anything, and the stability is a lot better. Let's take this off. The other cool little feature, I haven't even gotten into the AI portions of this, but you can pull this arm out for a selfie stick, and then you can bend it like this, and it's really then a selfie stick, and it can go up to about 90 degrees like that, and anywhere in between. And then as you move it around, it will rotate, and it'll move around and do all those things that you need to in all the directions you need it to. Oh, what I was going to show you is, once you get all this out, I do wonder about the stability of this as well. So it kind of can bounce around. You can, like that, it can fall right over. And there's nothing up here. There's just this swinging arm. And it makes me wonder, if you're in a bit of a windy situation, how stable is this? Because just on this soft area and this swinging arm, when you have a phone in here, when you got a case on your phone, maybe if you've even got a lens on your phone, you know, I know it's supposed to keep it stable, but is there a potential that when you're away from it, maybe in a bit of a slight wind, could this push over? I don't know. I have to take this out and try it out in those conditions with some sort of a safety net. So one of the reasons that I picked this up, besides those physical features on here, is the 3D tracking. Is the 3D tracking? Yeah, the Deep Track 3.0. And that's where you use the app, and then as you move around, this will follow you back and forth. This will move back and forth. This will move around, and I'll put some examples up. And it's really cool how it goes back and forth and up and down and follows you all over the place within its range. Now, it says it's 360, and that's true, but it's kind of not true, in that there is a stopping point right here. So 360 means it will go all the way around till the stopping point, all the way back. So if you walk all the way around it, it won't be able to follow you. It doesn't matter how good the AI in the app is, it simply can't follow you. And I'll have to put up some images of me moving this thing around so you can see what it looks like. It's got a very cool little pad here, and when you turn it on, see, I'm using my phone to record this now, so I can't do that, but you've got this little rotating, there you go, this rotating sensor, finger sensor, and you can choose the different modes. There's also a trigger here on the back, and when you press it 2 times or press it 3 times, it does different things. You can kind of see that it's moving around here. And you can also interact with the app directly with this trigger and with some of the buttons on this faceplate. The one over here on the right, this will swap your camera. It will turn it from selfie mode, sorry, the arm from selfie mode to out there mode. Then you've got a record button. You'll need to get the app for all the main features that this offers. Now, just reading quick off the box, this has Deep Track 3.0. It's one-step rapid deploy, AI-powered editing. That's pretty cool, where you film a few clips, you throw it in together, and it looks at your clips and puts them together, maybe adds some effects in there, and that's pretty neat. I haven't messed with that yet. Built-in selfie stick and tripod, I showed you, and the smart wheel, which is this thing. There's a trigger back here, and the magnetic connection that can come on and off. Whenever you open this thing up, it turns it on. Then whenever you fold this thing back, it will turn it off. And one thing to be careful of is scraping this little nub right here. When you tuck this away into here, sometimes I already have a little bit of a smudge here, so you want to be careful when you tuck this in. One of the other things they advertise is how you can tuck this into your pocket. And yes, that's true. You can easily, at least I can slide these into my cargo pant pockets quite easily. It does have this bag, and you can slide it into the bag. That way you kind of protect the outer shell. If you want to try and keep it nice, pull that close, and then you can tuck this in your pocket. Another thing it comes with, this is pretty cool, is a grip, once we get this out of here. And it looks like this. This is a nice grip. And we'll open this up. Let's turn this off because it makes weird little motory noises when I move it around and it's not like turned off. But then this will slide right on like so. Tuck it up nice there, and then that way you've got a good grip. So if you're holding on to this, this is a bit of a slick. It's kind of textured, but it's kind of slick. You could slide off your hand off, but this is kind of nice. It feels good in your hand to hold it with this grip. It does come with a USB-C to charge it with. There is an in right here down by the handle, and there is an out up here if you need to plug in something from the gimbal to your phone, like a light or some sort of a direct connect. Now, I wasn't quite sure if this would actually connect to my phone or not. My phone is an iPhone SE version 2, 2020, I believe is the date. And so I wasn't 100% sure if it would work, and it seems to be working very well as of right now. I looked online, there's a few features that said that weren't compatible, but I haven't come across anything that doesn't work. Everything has been working as well as I need it to, as well as I want it to. Can you use this gimbal with any app? Yes, you can use this gimbal with any photo app that you have, but if you want to get the full amount of features, you're going to want to use the Insta360 app. That way you get all those really cool features. I'm enjoying this. I can't wait to get it out and do some more. I've done a little bit with it, and I can't wait to do more with it.